Hey everyone, welcome to Marc D with the Sea Wizardry Expedition number 2. So I played a lot longer than I wanted to last night. Well, I did want to, but the game is so much fun. It's an old school game, so it's great to see Los back here. Awesome guy. Check out his channel, and yeah, it's posted twice. Yeah, one doing the vertical stream and the horizontal stream tonight. So going both ways. Yep. So yeah, hope you guys if you've never played Wizardry before, maybe you played one of the later iterations, but this was a remake of the 1981 Wizardry. So we got into it last night, and I got pretty far. Not too bad. Not too bad. Party wipe one time. Uh, First mission out, I got kind of greedy. I knew I'd have to come back, but didn't make it back out of the dungeon. Tried to run away. Monsters got me. But that's the name of the game with Wizardry. It's a pretty darn tough game, and uh, when you you get party wiped, you get party wiped. Yep. So, but the good thing is you can resurrect your characters and free your first level characters. Then you can back up the game, and I got to dig up my old floppies for this game. I got them somewhere, but I brought my characters, I think, into Wizardry 2 and then 3. I'm trying to remember now, but that was the cool thing about it. You leveled up your characters, and you could pull them into the next iteration of the game, which was pretty, for us back then in the 80s. We're like, wow, this is so cool, and this game is just a lot of fun. So let's get rolling on the game. Oh, and if you do want to buy the game, I think it's still 15 smackles. You can scan that QR code there, and that'll take you to the Wizardry store. Well, not the Wizardry store, but the Steam. It's on Steam. You can buy it. I think it's only $15, so pretty darn good. Let's see. Can I get the URL up too? Let's see. It doesn't let me edit edit that. Let's see. Once it's shown, you can't edit it. Let me copy the good old link. Anyway, just actually let me pin that to the chat here. Yep. You can show that QR code. Let's put this in the chat. Yep. So, Losbeck, have you played this game before? Just wondering. I know you're an old school gamer. You might have played it. So let me put this in the chat here. By on microphone, don't fall down. By Wizardry here. Pop that into the chat and pin that. All right. Okay, so let's select the game. So this is my backup of the game, but let's click this one. Okay. I'm not wearing headphones tonight because I'm not going to be in a chat with anyone, unless someone does want to pop in and hang out. But let me know if there's an echo or anything. But I don't think it's that loud where it should. It should matter. Yep. Let me get my mic adjusted here. So okay, so we got a party. Dukas is level 5. Tholder is level 5. Durin level 5. All right, so we're all level 5, and Davner is level 4. So the game worked pretty smoothly last night. One glitch where it locked up, I had to exit, and thankfully, it didn't wipe the game. So that was really appreciated that I didn't lose the game there. So all right, well let's see, let's get into the game here. All right. So we can just enter the maze because I've rested up the. Oh no, I did have to identify some potions here. Let's go to the. I think it's the store where you identify potions. Let's say buy item, remove cursed. Yeah, identify items. So and of course the new interface is so nice too with the um, uh, point and click. That's really good. Yep. Hey DJ, thank you. Audio is 5x5. Thank you. Yeah, I turned off. I put my mic on 200% volume, so hopefully it's good. Yep. Thank you for stopping by, DJ, and catch you soon. Yep. Have fun. Yep. Appreciate that. Yep. Share out the link. Always appreciated. Yep. So I think we got some. Did Venro have some potions? Okay. Yep. Let's identify this potion. Voltec thanks you for your business. Okay, so what is? Oh, it's an antidote. Okay, like wait, what's my potion there? Okay, it's an antidote. So if you get poisoned, yeah. Let's see. And I don't think anyone else has anything to identify. All right. So we spent all our gold. Let's head into the dungeon here. So let's head back to Z is back to town. All right, I got to take a quick break because my wife just got home. Got to check with her, not check in, but just say hi, and then I'll be right back. So, be back in 2 minutes. Sorry about that. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. I hope anyone. Some people are still here. Let's head to the dungeon. And she brought me food, which is good. I got some sliders and some shrimp. It was left over. She was playing mahjong tonight, so all right. So now what we have to do, let's camp. And in this game, when you camp, you can do you can cast spells. So let's have Henrik cast a spell. dump a pick. Dump a pick. Yeah, so we can see the maze, right? So here's our maze. So what we got to do is get into this the hidden section. So I was remembering last night, I'm like, there's hidden. You got to cast spells that uh, reveal the hidden doors. So I think Venro's got the spells to. Um, I said Milwa light. Oh, of course it cast it right away. I was trying to see what the spells were. Secret doors on the spot. All right, so it's Manifo. Is it Manifo? No, it's more light. Yep. Okay, this is what we want to cast. All right. There we go. So that follows the party. Okay. So now we're going to exit back to the maze. Wasted one spell point there, but that's okay. So now we got to find. We got to find the secret doors. So I believe. Well, we don't want to fight kobolds. Let's see. Where was it? Is the secret door? I think at the end here. No. Let's see. An encounter. The easier thing about the easier thing about this game is with the multi-map. It's just amazingly easy. Before you had to make your own map on graph paper. I couldn't find mine, but I'm sure I have them somewhere. My Wizardry maps. Okay, so these guys are pretty easy to take out. The left control, quick select. And we made short work of those orcs. So we're high enough level 5, but should be pretty easy to take out. So let's check our map here. So let's see, where am I in the map? I want to get to here. So that's, of course you can't move with that up on the screen. There's a corridor where you get to. All right, so we're right above the elevator. We're right here. So we want to go to the end of this corridor. I could have sworn there was a hidden door there, but maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe you have to do. Maybe your thief. I'm trying to remember. Does your thief use item, inspect? That's what I'm trying to remember. Reorder, equip, disband. Let's see. Oh, there we go. You just click on it. I knew there was a hidden door there. Hey, Lady V. How's it going? Great to see you tonight. So now I think, oh, there we go. So now we're through that hidden door. I knew there was a hidden door there. Well, you played the game in 1981. It's tough to remember. So now we're through this hidden door here. All right, because I got stuck last night. I'm like, I can't find anything else in the map. So now there should be tougher monsters here. Okay, let's see what we find here. All right. So we're doing the standard fight, parry, parry, parry. Ouch. That Duke was pretty good there. A lot of damage, but we made them pay. So if you're just joining, Lady V, these are the original graphics when I played that game in 1981. The little wireframe there. But it was just so cool back then. It was like, wow, we've got graphics in our Dungeons and Dragons game. I guess you've got to click. You can click the mouse on the wall to search. There we go. See? All these secret doors. Now we can. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, see when it's shining like that, you can see the. I don't know if it comes through on the YouTubes that well, but you can kind of see like a flame in the wall when you click on it. And I'm surprised there's nothing in this wall here. Overlord Trevor, how did you come to be here? There's There's a presence here. No, it couldn't be him. Let's see. So that's the evil warlord. So there's a lot. This first level has a ton of stuff in it. It's just huge map. Just kind of going through here. Let's see. Within the room is a statuette of a strange beast with the body of a chicken and the head of a cat. The statue is made of bronze and lies on the onyx pedestal. There are unusual runes on the plaque thereon. All right, let's take a screenshot of that. Screenshot away. Yeah, it's a pretty complicated game, but not too bad once you play it. So then there's a secret. I think there's a secret in here. I'm trying to remember where you. Let's see, search room. So space search room. Yep, bronze key. That's what we need. We need a bronze key to get to the rest of the maze. Yep. So there's keys that you find. And if you ever played Atari Adventure, so that's pretty cool. Yep. But it's a lot easier now with the keyboard and with the mouse, I should say. Not before you just had to use the keyboard and no mouse to play. Yep. See, okay, so you see how that's shiny? That's so cool. They added that. Before you just had to guess, and then spells light were there. Yep, so I can click on the wall and actually go through. Yep. And here we go. It's another secret. A lot of secret doors in this level. There's one here. Yep. So if you don't have that light spell, you're really stuck. Counter. Yeah, I don't think these guys are that tough. So let's just do the standard attack. Fight, parry, parry, parry. We can cast a spell if needed, but these kobolds are not going to do much damage yet. I can take them out pretty quickly. Kobold flees. We took him out pretty quick, yep. So I'd run around so much in the beginning part of the dungeon of this level 1 that I went up to level 5, so these characters, knock on wood, are pretty easy to take care of for the most part. I'm not sure if we're going to hit some tougher characters now, but I don't want to jinx myself either. You can see how many hidden... Without this light spell, you're totally stuck, yeah. Am I going around in a circle here? Encounter. Uh-oh, the monster surprised us. They flee. We scared them, yep. Yeah, they... Only one guy was stupid enough to stay. Goodbye. So there's a ton of quality of life improvements in this game. So right now we are in what part of the maze are we in? We are... I don't know if this updates the dump a pick. I don't know if you've got to cast it again because we went through. Yeah, let's see. Not sure where I am on the map here, but possibly you got to cast it again. I'm trying to remember. Let's go here. But the good thing is, I think once these hidden doors are open, that they stay open. I hope when you come back. Let's keep going this way. work our way around the maze here. I guess you can't get through there. Huh, how do I get into there? Let's do that way. There's gotta be another way around. Get lost like a rat in a maze. Yeah, let's go. An encounter. Oh, these guys don't stand a chance. Undead kobolds. Oh, we did 3 damage. That wasn't very nice. Your priest can cast spells to heal. Alright. Uh-oh. That looks pretty scary. Alright, so the mini map makes this so much easier. Okay, more kobolds. So we can do, for fun, we can do fight, fight, fight. And Venro can do dispel undead, since they're undead. And P for parry, parry. Yep. Let's see if she dispels them. If she's high enough level. Yep. Of course, the front row of my party is taking damage, so that's not good, but they're not taking big damage, but Duran only has 40 hit points, so. Work, please. So we do have to get these guys' hit points up, but get their constitution up. In this game, it's called Vitality. Yep. Yeah, I guess it's not. I don't know if this was Dungeons and Dragons. It's not a direct port, but it's basically D&D rules. So I don't know if they had. I don't think they had the license for D&D. Okay, so it's the map. Another encounter. Little kobolds. Duran's down 8 points, but Henrik, my magic user, only has 13 hit points, so he gets hit with something. It's not going to last very long. Yep. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to cast another light spell. So let's cast Momelia. I think that's level 3. I only have 1 left, so let's go for that. Back to the maze. Show me any hidden doors. Slimes. We slime them. Okay. I was stuck in this spot here. There we go. There we go. 2 kobolds. What are you guys doing here? Hey, John. Yep. There's no running away, right? Yep. I found that out last night. I tried running and didn't get far. Yep. I got bushwhacked. Wow, first chest of the night. So inspect the chest. Crossbow bolt. So we'll disarm chest. No trap found. 3 gold pieces. All right. Big money. Not. So. Not seeing any secret passages right now. Just hoping to find some more. Oh, lots of kobolds here. Let's do a fight. 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 Oh. They all ran away. Let's just attack it. They're doing some damage, but not a lot to our guys. Yep. I'd like to get the characters up another level tonight too to get some more spells. So that one level 3 spell, there's not a lot you can do to. Once it casts that, I'll have to go back up because I can't find any more secret passages. Yep. Let's cast another dump a pick. Never sounds good to say. Let's cast that Henrik. And let's cast a spell. Clarity. Okay, alright. So you got to do it each time. Okay, so when you discover new stuff, it doesn't remember it doesn't auto update. So we're actually up here in the top corner of the map right now. So that's where we found all those hidden passages before. There's that elevator down. So I think well, there's a teleporting section in one of these rooms here that teleports you to another section on the map, but it's not live. It doesn't show you exactly where you are. So that was the hidden door there. And of course, these are all hidden doors. So I'm assuming once you've gotten through them, they stay hidden. Or we might have actually teleported here without realizing it as we went through. So let's see, because we did go through this whole section of the map. All right, so if we go forward, we didn't hit that one corner there. So let's see where that takes us. All right, so that's good to know where we are now. So forward and then down. But one of these rooms I could, look up one of the guides, but is that cheating? Oh, no, it just helps you. Well, let's see, go through here. Go down. Oh, no, let's check. So right there. Go down here. Yeah. All right, so thankfully not hitting anything crazy here, but nothing that's giving us great experience points or armor or items. Yep. Just such low level monsters. Yep. Okay. Inspect the chest. 5 gold pieces. Okay, so we're in that corner there. Above the stairs. So let's go. So there, if we go back down 1. And then turn left. Encounter. And our guys don't have great armor here too in the front row right now either, but so gradually they're getting worn down, but This is the elevator down to level 2. Not ready to go to floor 2 yet. Just yet. Right there on the map. Let's head back. Head back down. Let's see how these walls are all. Can't get through there. To find what that teleporting space. Yep. I think I've almost gotten through everything on this level. I think finding the bronze key. I think you've got to use the bronze key in one of the rooms to take you to another level. I'm gonna have to look up one of the guides, but. Rogues didn't last too long. Sorry, rogues. Okay, so the hidden doors stay open, which is good. Or visible, I guess, once your party has gone through it. So I think this was the room that had the... Yeah, so really not going great in terms of experience points, and we're doing okay, but yeah, once we get to the better, stronger monsters, then so we got 8 monsters here, but hopefully not too bad. So they can attack from both rows, but we can attack with our magic users in the back. You can't attack with a bladed weapon or melee weapon. Alright, so we better heal Durin. Let's camp. Let's Venro cast a spell. Heal Dios. Let's cast on Durin +7. Okay, so that was pretty good. And we've got. Let's cast it again. Okay, some of our characters have leveled up, which is good. Duke of Solder and Davner leveled up. I guess if you click on the character, can we see what? Okay, so he needs about 1,000 experience points. Venro, much more, 2,000. She hit level up. Okay, he's got 300 more experience points. So we'll go through till we get these characters up to the next level. Okay. Okay, so we're back to the beginning of the maze. Oh, I thought we were. I wonder if this teleported us. I wonder if I hit that teleport square, because I don't know if it tells you. In the original game, when you teleported, you didn't know you teleported. Let's see, so let's cast... let's cast it on there. We've got plenty of these spells, so... I shouldn't say plenty, but... Okay, yeah, so we must have hit that teleporter. Trying to remember which room to use the bronze key in. Unless that's on level 2, we have to use the bronze key. Let's head up and we'll see if we get a few more encounters. Want to get Durin up to the next level. So I think that's what had happened. Yeah, we'd teleported and gotten sent off into the dungeon, another spot. Hopefully this encounter will get us to the next level. Nope. Not gonna do much here with 3 undead kobolds. Yeah, 115 experience points. Not a lot. Yeah. Okay, there's the stairs up. I want to get... How many points does Durin need? We need 4 more. 4 more points. Let's just go till we have another encounter. Yeah. There we go. This should get him up, leveled up. Yeah. Inspect the chest. It tells you what trap to do. Yep. All right, so there, Durin's up a level. So let's check Henrik. How much farther does Henrik have to go to get up? He needs like 600 points. And Benro needs like 1,000 points. So, all right, well, let's go up, level up these guys, then we'll get Henrik up a level soon. Yep. Send to castle. So yeah, a lot of quality of life changes in this game, as they said. Yeah. So now what we do, we can visit the tavern. Visit the inn, excuse me. Always mix the two of them up. Let's go to Holiday Inn and level up Dukas. You got 1 hit point. Come on, 1 hit point with a new level. But I did get 3 attribute points. So let's get our agility up to 18. And let's get our luck up to 10 or 9. Yep. So confirm level up. But 1 hit point, that stinks. I hate getting 1 hit point when you level up. All right, see, 17 hit points. That was a nice roll there. That's what you want. 3 more points, yep. So let's get vitality up to 18. Let's get our luck up to 8. Sure, let's do agility. Let's do agility there. Now 54 points. That was a great roll on that one. Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll get a nice roll here on when he levels up. 19 hit points. Bonus. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's get our agility up here. Let's give 1 to luck. So 59 points. There we go. Front line's much stronger. Denver, let's level her up. 4 hit points. Not great, but that's okay. And she's got some great attributes. Yep. So let's give her. That's a thief. Let's give her. Let's just keep ramping up her strength. Yep. Yeah, it's not like Dungeon Dragons where you couldn't level up like this, but yeah. So we can do party rest shift here. So everyone rests overnight. They get older. All right, so we do have the bronze key. Let's go to the store. Identify item. Let's see. It's not going to show. Who's got the bronze key? I guess just the party has it. Let's see if we can buy anything. Let's see. Let's see. Can she buy better armor? So leather armor +1 is 1,500, so I can't even afford that. Shield +1, 1,500. Thief of course can't wear any of that stuff. I think there's anything else I can upgrade Henrik with either too. Just robes, staff +2. Yeah, so later on you've got ton of money. It's not an issue. Find some of the better items, but let's see, because he's got the long sword. Let's see, is there no better weapons right now either yet? 1d8 damage. So not a lot of great weapons here. Hopefully we'll find some cool weapons in the dungeon. All right, let's head back into the dungeon. Now we've got our characters healed. We'll cast that spell. I think let's go to the maze here. I'm going to check the guide. I think the bronze key was, can't remember if it was level 2 or level 1. So yeah, so there's all these guides online, so you can get. Here's the Overlord floor number 1, and it's fun to play first without, resorting to that. But if you get stuck, or back in the day, there was no internet to figure things out. But let's see. Yeah, so the teleportation area was W1 to W. Okay, yeah, so it took us there. Magic seal. So we did find the bronze key. I think that's the only special item on this map. Let me check here. So let's see what we got here. There's a chute. There's a key on the map here. Let's see what the guard. These are guards. What does C2 stand for? All right, so I think we've pretty much cleared the map. Let's see. Does it let me? Okay, well, we've got a left control. Okay, so I think I'm looking at this map here. Oh, there's a couple of rooms up here in this top right hand corner that we haven't hit. Okay, so we'll have to get there. So let's see if the hidden doors, I guess, are all going to be resealed again. That would be my guess. Corner here. So let's see if the hidden. All right, so I got to cast a spell here. Well, let's cast. More light. Amelia. And that's where that hidden door was there. Oh, I didn't want to cast that. Shoot, it cast it twice. Come on. Back to Mason. Oh, well. Okay, so now we're through here. Let's see where on the map. So let's do camp. Okay, so that does teleport you. I hit that teleporter. So now we've got it. That's what I thought we teleport. So I want to get back to this section of the map up here. So yeah, so we just teleported. That was the W1. That's the teleport you to this section. Didn't seem to show us that we had teleported, but the original game didn't do that either. Just you have now you're teleported. Standard fight here. Leveled up, so we should be able to take these guys up pretty darn easily. All right, so once a spell wears out, I won't be able to cast it anymore. I've only got 2 of those spells to find the hidden doors. No hidden door there. I think we're almost, let's see if I go back. And we want to go. Let's hope the spell doesn't run out on me. The maze circles around too. It's not a. You can go from one corridor to the other. It's not. Which in some ways doesn't make sense. It should be more like a flat Earth. All right, so Henrik leveled up, and Davner leveled up again. Wow. That's good. And we got a chest here. Let's inspect that chest. 10 gold pieces. All right. Lots of encounters here, but not high-level monsters yet. Okay, so there's the hidden door to the right there. See, we got another hidden door here. Nope. Nothing hidden there. I do like that flame effect. It's pretty cool. Show the hidden doors, yep. Only kill 3 monsters at a time too with you know, it's only one hit to take them all out, yeah. Alright, so nothing there. get back up the upper corner there. Anyone out there see the new Supergirl trailer? Pretty irreverent Supergirl. Could be interesting. Looks more like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but Lobo should be a lot of fun. But not what people expecting from a Supergirl movie. But I guess, you know, not going to do the same boring old thing. They did the Peter David version of Supergirl. Of course, it wasn't really Supergirl. It was Matrix, this alien blob who took on the identity of Supergirl. But some great issues there. Yep. Okay, so back row's leveled up. But if anyone saw that, let me know what you think. I think it could be interesting. So, but not. I didn't like you know, Crypto peeing on the newspaper, peeing on Superman. A little ridiculous, but typical James Gunn. Yes, these kobolds are pretty much one shot, they're gone. Yep. Hey, you can't hit me. Let's see. These orcs are gonna. That was a good shot there. 20 points of damage. Yep. Guess we'll head up and level up our characters again if I can get out of the maze here. I think I hit that teleport. Schwackers. They've got a pretty good death scene. So I can't cast that light spell again. I think it's run its course. It's a time delay on that spell, or timer on that spell. So yeah, getting about 200 experience points each encounter, which is not great. Now am I stuck in this section of the maze here? There we go. All right, let's level up our characters. There's a lot of grinding in the beginning of this game, yep. Okay, let's see. Ah, 1 hit point. Come on, I don't want 1 hit point. I want lots of hit points. Okay, so let's get that. She's our priest, so she's got her piety is all the way up. Let's get her vitality maxed out. Why not? So we get the most hit points. Then we'll hit agility and luck. All right, Henrik, we need 14 hit points. All right, doubled his hit points. +1, nice. And for a mage, that's quite a bit. For a magic user, and +3 new attributes. So let's get that. Knight upped his vitality. So let's get his vitality up to max. And let's get his agility up to 10 at least, yeah. Probably could give it some luck, but luck's that intangible. Not bad for the 10 there, yep. And let's see, did he get new spells? Let's see. We've got 6 level 1 spells, 4 level 2 will spell points, and 3 of the level 2. 2 points for level 3 spells. Malhito, which is the big fire, and that does 46. So that's good because it does a group of monsters. So that's a really good spell to have. Yep, the big fire. Yep. Halito just does one character, one monster. So it was like when it hits that whole whole gang there, and they're color coded too, which is nice too, so you can see what's what here. Yeah. So level. Yep. Can't see what the other spells are. Okay, Danver, let's level her up. Thief here. Oh, we gotta go back and then level up. Come on, 1 hit point again. A couple lucky rolls there, but yeah. And she's got 18 vitality too, so let's just get her strength up to 18, which is ridiculous for a thief. So she's got some pretty good attributes there. Yep. All right, so let's do back. Oh, and party rest. Okay, all spells recovered. There we go. $1,900. Not a lot of gold right now. Let's check the store though if we wanted to buy. Say armor for Dukas. Let's see. He's got plate mail. Yeah, leather armor +1 -3. Breastplate +1. It's the same. -5 AC. It looks cooler. It's 1,500, but really not going to do much for us. Let's see. Gotta get some better weapons here. Longsword. 1d8. The gloves are 6,000. It's going to be a while before we're going to afford those. We've got a helmet. Shield +1 is 1,500. So that's 1 armor class down. That's worth. We'll wait a little bit to get, but that's probably the next thing we'll get. +1 shield. Let's see, Benro. Could she buy? So she could wear a chain +1 that's -4 AC. She's wearing the breastplate now, which is -4, -3, -4, -5. So take her down to armor class 2. 1 point for that. Yeah, for that much money, we'll hold off. Yep. No better weapons. Alright, well, let's head back to the dungeon. Okay, so let us camp. Henrik is going to cast. I don't know. Cast more light. Okay, so I guess when your torch is purple, deep purple, that's when you've got the ability to detect the hidden walls, or hidden passages, I should say. Okay, so now we're through. That sounded scary. I'm sure that spell. I guess yeah, the spell lights. It's showing you on the old interface. You still got the light spell going. Yep. You surprise the monsters. That didn't last long. And these animations are very cool, compared to the original game, but it gets repetitive. I don't know. Unfortunately, yep. That's when you wonder if you have AI doing things like just make the characters move differently, or have a different fight. Look before they fight. Yeah. All right, let's cast the. Babek. So we're at the top again. All right, so I want to get. I think there's a couple of rooms in the top right that we're missing, and down here. So I got to get to that top right part. I got to figure that one out. Let's see. Right. Figure out where we are on the map here. That's in that section there. So we're getting about 200 experience points each time we go through here. Like I said, this map, you circle around. So let's see. I think if I go up here, it's a it's like it's not a flat Earth here. It's a magical maze. Yeah. All right, a few more guys here. We surprise the monster, which is always great, because then you can take 3 of them out before they have a chance to do anything. Oh, there we go. Some hidden. That spell's still active, thankfully. I think these are the last two rooms I was missing. Top corner there. It's a nice sound effect they have for the door there. Yes, I think these were the last two. So there's nothing to inspect. You got to make sure too they're not missing anything when you. So let's cast a dump back. Yeah, all right. So that was that last two. Those last two rooms up there on the top right. And I think I'm missing. So I made it up here. There's a couple secret rooms down here. And then there's also. This is a secret room here. Yep. Okay, return to maze. Okay, so we're gonna go back. One, two, three. And that's why this was so tough playing without the heads-up display back in the day. You did have the dump a pick, but wow, you hit Dukas for damage. Feisty undead kobold, yep. So now we've got to go to the last section here. Go up, up. Yeah, so now that we're in here. I think it's this one. Because you're moving through the maze and you keep getting all these encounters and you gotta take shade of rhythm before you're going, yeah. Okay, so let's get more chests here at least. I'll let the orcs live, yep. I think this is the this must be the last section. think these are the last two rooms I haven't been through. Let's cast. We've got plenty of dump picks to cast, so let's cast that. Yeah, just as I suspected where I was. Yep. So I'm in that top corner. Cleared those two rooms, so I think that's it for this map. Oh, no, wait, there's a couple of... There might be one room on the top left here. That's the room here. Room here we went. Oh, there's a hidden door right here. The very top left. That we're missing, yep. Okay, so that top left has got a hidden door there. I think that's the last room on this maze. Okay. Gotta head back to the right and go down to that main corridor. And these monsters keep trying to slow us down, but fight. Down in that main corridor. So right above that elevator there. So if we go all the way straight up. I want to hit that door on the left there. Just near the elevator. So let's see if we go to go back. How dare you hit me? That's where this map it's a scrolling scrolling dungeon, so Gotta get back up to that corner there. Not always easy to make your way through a dungeon. These kobolds didn't fight bad, actually. Ah, they're toast. Hey, there's a hidden door there, so that's camp according to my map here. Yeah, spell Amelia. See? I knew there was a hidden door there. Alright, so I think this is the last part of the map we haven't made it through yet. Let's check here. Two kobolds. What are you gonna do? They're kobolds. Wow, hit us for 4 damage. Just trying to figure out where I'm missing. Fireworks. Been here before. It's no hidden doors there. Huh. There's nothing hidden there. Nothing there. So I think that's it for the first level. Let us check. Keep having encounters. I'm trying to figure out the map. Okay, so let's cast a dump a pick. Let's see if we've completed this map. All right, so I think that's that's inaccessible up there. Yep. So I think that's it for level 1. Looks like it's complete to me. Yeah, because that loops back. So all right, so let's head back out, and then we'll go ahead into level 2. We'll rest the party and head to level 2. So. And I'll check what the bronze key is for, but I believe the bronze key is I'm guessing if it was level 2, I think. Well, let's set up. Okay, now that we're headed up, let's see what we can find here. So let's visit the inn. And let's do party rest, so we'll heal up. There we go. All healed. So I don't think we... Oh! Overlord leveled up. Nice. 8 hit points. There we go. So the other fighters have been pretty close to leveling up too. So he's got 3 more tribute points. So let's give him... Let's get that luck up to 8. And let's get that agility up to 14. So for fighter, we want that agility up. But we want a little bit of luck too, right? That luck was pretty low. Let's see how close was... Oh, these guys are just like 100 hit points away from leveling up, it looks like. One more encounter would have leveled them up. Let's see, Venro. He's 1,000 away. He's 2,000 away. And she is very close too. All right. Hey, Joe Dog. Listening to Kiss Unmasked, one of the final albums with them all together. Yep. They just got, didn't they just get a, was it a Kennedy Center honor, or was that, what did Kiss get? I know they got an award from Trump. Peter Chris's daughter was there to accept the award, which is nice. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to believe you're going back. I was a kid in the 70s, just before playing this game. Man, Kiss was a popular group. Of course, the moms didn't want us listening to Knights in Satan service. Yeah, just the pop group with a fun gimmick. Yep, but they all thought they were devil worshippers. Yeah. All right, so let's. I guess if we should go back to the maze, get a couple more encounters, get these our fighters up to level 7, and then we'll hit level 2. Actually, let me check. Yeah, hope you're having a good night, Joe Dog. Yep. Let me check. The walkthrough of this. I'm kind of cheating, but let's see. Upstairs, downstairs. Let's see. After reading this message. Oh, we're gonna find the key of silver. Yep. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, we found the body that. All right, that's one key of bronze. Yep, yep. This is required to pass through a checkpoint in floor 2. That's what I thought. Yep. Silver boar. So that's E13. There's a little map that we have. So E13 and 18. Let's see. So where the heck is that? How am I missing that? E13. Oh, so I am missing one room. I did miss one room. All the way in the top of the maze. How the heck did I miss that? All right. Let's get the heck back there. Hey, Brendan. Yep. It says it seems to get loot in this game. You must have a thief disarm chests, as that's the only place magic items come from. Am I wrong? Well, you always should have a thief in your party. They recommend it, if you read the guide. Um, yeah, you just got to have it. I mean, you will find. I'm on the first level, which is really low, for low level characters right now. So as you go through to the upper levels, uh, monsters are going to drop magic items too. It won't just be in chests. You can find items along the way. But yeah, you definitely need to have a thief, and I like having a priest too or cleric to heal party members. Some of the guides say you should have 2 mages to start with or magic users, but I think that's kind of limiting at the low levels. And when you get up to higher levels, you can have multi-class characters too. Um, as a bishop, you have a bishop and a samurai. Is what they call them in this game. So, but yeah, I would definitely have one slot. Definitely has to have a. You're gonna need a thief. Yeah, you're right. Yep, yep. So I am missing one of those. I missed one room here. So playing this game back in the '80s with my friends, yeah, we'd have another buddy with me, and then we'd be mapping as you go along on a grid. We'd graph paper, and we'd map this game out. And of course, we're now with this nice uh, HUD, just quality of life. It makes it a lot easier too. I mean, when you're in you're not really there, so your sense of direction, it's not the same. So we're gonna cast a clarity spell here. So that's where I am at the end here. So I've got to get up. So this guide is telling me. So let me pull this over here to show you guys what I'm doing. So I've got to get to where message number 5 is, which is this square. And I thought I had been up here. I guess I missed going to that one room here. So that's right up in the corner here. Okay, so this hallway here, right here, I'm missing these 2 rooms here. So I need to get to those rooms. Yep. Hey, Phantom. Yep. This Marc D. I do have lots of graph paper. That engineering paper, and it got me through college and through high school. So I do have it, but but now I can just cast a spell, and you got the H heads up display, so they can toggle that heads up display on and off too, which makes it pretty easy to get through the. Although you still can get lost, of course, but yeah, helps you get through the maze here. Yeah. Of course, as I just said, that I'm gonna get lost definitely. There you go. So there's when the wall flames like that, that means there's a hidden map, hidden doorway, and you can see that with your magic user spell. But we've been into these doors already, so I gotta get back down here. And these encounters slow me down when I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going. Of course, at this point, they can't do anything to me really, so. And you can do quick attack here, which is it does all the attacks. But you can select all the attacks individually for the characters. Yep. So right now I'm here, so I've got to go through. I'm gonna put the graph up again. So if I go through this first wall here, the wall door. Okay, go up here, up, all the way up to the top. Go to the right. Now there should be a hidden passage there. Think that was what I was missing. Okay, nothing in that one. As I go up here. Alright. So now here, there should be. There we go. That was the one room I missed. Yep. In this room is a silver statue of a boar with horns and long fangs. On the wall by the statue is a message, partially obscured, that appears to have been left by passing elves. It's hardly legible, but some comments warning about ghosts and demons can still be made out. Let me take a handy dandy screenshot here. There we go. Screenshot away. And then close that. And you want to search the room too. Don't forget to search the room. And the orcs went to the front of the line there. Don't you know where 5 is? It's between 4 and 6. Right? And if everyone's just joining us, the actual gameplay from the original game from 1981 is this little corner of the window here. So you can, I don't know how big is it on your screen, but if you can make it out, you can see our characters and the classes, their armor class, their user class, hits and status there. So that's hit points and current status. So you can see Duke has just leveled up. So the game added this, which is pretty cool. Now, don't forget to search the room. Already found a silver key. All right. But we need that silver key. Excellent. Okay, so now I think I've cleared the whole darn map. Yep. Now we found that silver key. I want to hit a couple more encounters just to get these characters up a level before I hit the second level. Let me double check. I'm making sure. Let's see. Let's make sure we cleared that. All right, so that looks like that was the last Last little bit of the map that I was missing there. Yeah. So here we can just camp here. Henrik's gonna camp. Cast a spell. There we go. Clarity. Okay. So as you can see, it added the room that we're in here. Now it tells us which room we're in too, which is nice. So now we're totally we got that other key. So that's the two main objectives. You get the bronze key and the silver key, which you need to get to different levels on the in the dungeon here. So now we could head back out. Hopefully we'll get a couple more encounters and level up our. Let's see, Duran needs 2 more encounters or 3 more encounters, it looks like. So, but I'm sure we'll get them on the way out. Hopefully. Sometimes you don't want encounters, but I wouldn't mind a few. I'm just gonna head down this way to see if we do. Let's see if we hit an encounter here. There we go. 3 measly kobolds, but and what about Scarecrow's brain? Well, Scarecrow, you know, he got his diploma. All right, so let's inspect the chest. Trap. We can just open the trap. Open the chest, I should say, with no trap. Okay. There we go. Hopefully this encounter will get us over the top here for Duran. So, Phantom, what do you think of the new Supergirl trailer? Gonna guess you didn't like it. Just a wild guess. I'm always hold final judgment, but I think it could be interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, we need to get a couple more encounters here. Let's see if we get. Don't want to head up just yet. The girl from Game of Thrones, I think, is pretty good casting yet. I've not seen it as thinking of it makes me shudder, but I'll look now. All right. You're not going to like what Crypto does. You know, that's typical James Gunn literal potty humor. Just him being irreverent and going for those cheap laughs. Okay. Let's see if this encounter gets Duran to level 7. If they really explore, you know, the trauma that Supergirl went through and, you know, having your planet wiped out, we'll see how they handle that. If it's just not, you know, just her being a jerk, you got to develop the character and have a reason for that. And then have some character growth in the end where she realizes what an a-hole she's been. But she seems like she's kind of like a female Lobo right now, but we'll see what happens yet. Okay, inspect the chest. Okay. Oh, see, we got a mace. See, so you do find items in the treasure chests, and then sometimes the monsters do drop, if memory serves, drop stuff. Okay, so what's Duran? I want to remove from party. Let's see. What's that character? He needs. Saying he should have leveled. Oh, let's do because let's say Duran. How much does he need? One more encounter. All right, one more encounter will definitely do it. Oh, monsters. Of course, playing this last night, I was worried about encounters because the party was so weak, and now I don't think anyone on the first level can get me. Of course, when I was trying to leave last night, I had like 12 people ambushed you, and I had one person left. It's like the game knows when you're down on your luck. Snarky J did like the trailer. You guys watch Snarky J out there, so she did enjoy the trailer. Of course, she's a sucker for Lobo, she said, so. All right, now Duran's got to go up. There we go. All right, now we got our characters up to level 7, which is nice. We can head back out now. And another encounter, which we don't need. There, for fun, let's cast a spell, right? Because we're headed out, so. Cobalt fleas, cobalt fleas. I get a chance to cast a spell. Alright, so let's do fight, fight, fight. And let's do parry. Let's do cast spell for fun. Let's cast... I mean, you get to the other levels, you're casting spells all the time, but let's try... what does she have for... let's do a Batios for fun. And let's have him cast a big fire. Sorry. That's what that big fire looks like. It's not gonna... Dude, I wonder, do you lose your spell points? Let's see. Let me check that. I wonder if I lost my spell points, even though... let's check Henrik out. Spell points, level 3. Got 2 points left. Okay, so I guess it didn't... Yeah, the monsters died, so... Didn't use those spell points, which is good. That stinks, right? Yeah. I would stick if the game took away spell points, we didn't get a chance to cast them. Okay, so let's head on up. Okay, Phantom says it was man. I mean, he answered him because Crypto in comics is a very good dog. He went on the paper, but Super Drunk Supergirl sucks. Let's do party rest here. Well, that can't be the only play for the character, too. They've got a 1 hit point again. Come on, Dukas. Gotta get more than 1 hit point when you level up with a Constitution of 18. Tribute points. We've got 2 here, so let's get our... Maybe we need to be luckier here. The trauma is all BS. Is the Silver Age Supergirl saw the destruction of Krypton and then the slow poison of the people of Argo City, was sent to Earth with a purpose to protect her cousin. Yeah, Kal-El. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's very traumatic. I mean, it is very traumatic, though. Yeah. 1 hit point. Oh, another 1 hit point. That's ridiculous roll there. All right. Well, let's get our luck to 10, agility to 13. Let's get our thief leveled up. Wow, 10 hit points. That's pretty darn good for the thief there. That's a huge huge uptick. Let's get her. I guess we got 2. Let's get her ID up to 8. And let's get her intellect up to 11. That'll help with some saving throws. Okay, so she's got 45 hit points. That's pretty good, yeah. So let's see if we can. I think we have a mace to identify or sell. Let's see, sell item. Who picked up that mace? Okay, so she's got a mace there. Let's try to identify the mace. It's probably a junk item, but just a standard mace, I guess, right? Not a magical mace, so. Okay, so nothing cool about that. All right. And hey, Coach Brendan says, yeah, the 1 hit point on level up, especially with the characters a constitution of 14 plus, is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I agree. That's what I was yelling at the game. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically you could, but don't you usually have a there's a bonus there, right? Isn't there like a depending on your constitution, your hit points are a plus, usually a plus, plus 1, 2, 3, or 4, I think, right? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, so to get a 1, it's like you rolled a negative or something. Yeah. So let's sell this item here. Let's sell that mace. Well, maybe no. That's how it. Let's try to identify here. Let's say I'm mixing up. Identify item. Mace 15 gold pieces, which is nothing. It's an anointed mace. Okay. Okay, so now let's sell that. So we didn't make any money on that. That's all right. Okay, so now let's buy item. So we can get her leather armor, which is minus. She's wearing leather armor right now. But let's check our frontline characters and see what we can do for their armor class here. Maybe a +1 shield might be the cheapest thing to get, but right now they've got plate, which is -5. So probably a +1 shield, I think. It's probably the way to go for 1 point. Let's see, this copper gloves are too expensive, so yeah, let's go with a +1 shield. Let's grab that. Equip that. And we can buy 1 more +1 shield. So let's buy another +1 shield here. And now let's sell items. Yep. Phantom says, yeah, is she a grown adult or a baby? If she's an adult, get over it with the universe is unfair. Well, life is unfair. We all know that. You watch The Princess Bride. You do what you can to help those that are still around. Yep. So let's sell that large shield for a grand total of 20 gold pieces. And another one to sell for 20. Okay, so could buy another potion or something to head down to level 2, but let's see what we... Antidote 300. Heals party member. It's not bad to have, but I'm pretty low on cash, so Rather save it for armor class. So let's see if let me back up the game. We'll go to game menu. Put the floppy disk in here. We quit the title menu. Save and return to title. So options and select game. Copy game. Let's just copy to that slot. Yeah. There we go. Much faster than the old floppy disk. Yeah. Always like having a backup, man. Before we head down to that level 2 of the dungeon. All right, and let's rename Dukas too, because I had a bunch of extra characters here. But if we go to this is where you can create characters. So if you click create character, you can make a character, and you hit that left control key, just like you're rolling in front of the dungeon master. And you want to get like 20, above 20, but it can take a while. So if you've got patience, you can keep rolling and rolling and rolling until you hit something. But it can take a bunch of time. Yep. There was a 19 there, but yeah. Oh, that's the Windows. When you hit the left control, it's find the mouse. Yep. So we'll skip out of that, but let's edit character. So this is my first Dukas. So let's change his name. Let's see, what's another? How about Thorn? Just change his name so I don't get confused. Let's change his portrait. And you guys can see how you can customize the game. Not a ton of customization, but that guy looks sufficiently scary. And you can change the class of a character too. So you can become a thief if you neutral or evil. Ninja. I forgot you can be a ninja too. Samurai, ninja, lord, or bishop. So these are the multi-class characters. So, but you have to have your strength up to that. Ninja's got to be evil too, right? That's why the turtles are fighting them. So now let's. And you need characters to head back down to the dungeon. God forbid you get party wiped. So it's good. It's a good idea to have a couple of characters that are, if you take another character with you, level that character up. Right now, I'm not really a high enough level, but I've done that before. Where your party is pretty high up. You take another character, and as you're going through higher levels of the dungeon with a lower level character, they really ramp up their experience points really quickly. Then Phantom says, yeah, if Supergirl's still alive, she has her cousin in crypto. People she can share a secret with. How would she fare with Spider-Man's problems? I'm guessing not well, despite being vastly more powerful. Well, Spidey-Man never has it easy either, right? He's always struggling, but yeah, he always seems to keep his sense of humor. So this is based on the Tom King, the Woman of Tomorrow comic. So, it's a more modern take on the character. Oh no, I live on a planet where I can fire lasers out of my eyes. I have super speed, strength, and can fly, and hardly anything can hurt me. But woe is me. Well, I mean, our whole planet, in fairness, our whole planet was wiped out and lost her parents too, right? So, yeah, I mean, I could see where that's gonna not. That could be pretty traumatic. So I'll cut her some slack on that, but it just depends on how you deal with it in life, right? So I think that's what James Gunn is going for to make the character interesting. And thanks to everyone who's hanging out with us tonight. We got over 40 people hanging with us on all the different streams here, watching me play old school Wizardry from 1981. Well, okay, it's 2024 Wizardry, but yeah, it's great to have this many people hanging out with us tonight. And if you haven't hit that like button or subscribed, much appreciated if you do. Encounter. All right. Monster surprised us, and the rogue flees. Yep. Hey, don't hit Dukas. Rogues regroup. Not for long. And Phantom says, what is really stupid is all those that don't understand heroic characters go, Superman is so OP because I cannot understand him. Well, it's not easy to write Superman correctly in the comics. Definitely not an easy character to write for because of how powerful he is, right? That's why killing, that's why they did the whole thing, death of Superman. John Byrne depowered him and killed them off. I remember it was in the comic book store in the 90s. And like, why is Superman wearing an oxygen mask when he's flying through space? I thought he didn't need to breathe. Well, technically he needs to breathe, but, only once every few hours, I guess. So I'm like, what's this on the cover here? Inconceivable. Yeah, let's inspect the chest. Oh, exploding bomb. So let's disarm this chest. See how nice it is. It tells you exploding bomb. Yep. 5% chance that could have gone off, so. Okay, so now let us head down to level 2. Where am I right now? I am... wasn't paying attention to the way it was going here. Oh, I missed the turn. You missed the turn. Why did the GPS tell me I was going the wrong way? Guy, an encounter right at the stairs. Yep. And Joe Dog says 1993 was the final year for Superman's establishment. Let's fight these slimes here. When did Byrne take over Superman? Was that we're referencing 1993? Was Byrne before? Was Byrne in the 80s? Because that was one of the major revamps of the character. This was when John Byrne took over. Yep. You want to change your character's name, portrait, or class? Okay. All right, so we're on level 2 here, everyone. Okay. Should be some new monsters and some new challenges here. Might have to start using our magic users and priest to cast some spells in the next encounter. Actually, let me cast... Let's use Venro to cast more light. Amelia. So let's keep our eyes out for secret passages here. So far I don't see any. The walls kind of glimmer. Nice cool effect there. Trying to remember what it looked like originally in 1981 when it was a secret wall. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, see what this first encounter is on level 2. 86 was Byrne. Yeah, the Man of Steel miniseries. All right. Gas cloud. All right, we haven't fought gas clouds before. I know how tough these gas clouds are. I hope they don't smell too bad. Let's just do a standard attack to see what they're made of. And we'll see if we need to cast a spell. Ooh. They're casting spells against me. They're burning us up. Alright, so we didn't take too much damage yet. Our dear departed friend Clobbering Times was not a fan of the Man of Steel and John Byrne's run. They'd always fight with, not fight, but tease with Mark with a C. great, his great buddy there passed away from cancer. God, it's gonna be like 4 years now. Let's inspect the chest. Stephen Mark Chure. Yep. A crossbow bolt. So let's disarm this crossbow bolt. We got a flail. 13 gold pieces. Okay. So no secret passages there, but that's where our back row can start to take damage there when you've got characters casting spells. Going around the circle here. Should make sure I don't miss any secret passages. I go down. Oh, we don't want to go down to level 3 just yet. That's right there. You want to clear that level out. Okay, level 1 mages. Let's leave in peace. We'll be nice to the mages, yep. It's been 46 years, I guess, since I played this game. I don't see any secret walls here. Oh, an encounter. What kind of slimes are these? And Joe Dog loves John Byrne. Yeah, I love John Byrne too. Yep. Creeping, what were they? Creeping Cruds. 6 of them. Let's just do a standard attack. Let's see what the Creeping Cruds throw at us. I don't think they can cast spells, so. Oh, we got a different background for level 2, yep. In fairness, I didn't mind him scaling him back and then having his powers increase as they did originally, but Burn started him a bit too low. And he had that cool mullet, right? Well, I got a funny story I've told a bunch of times, but John Byrne would go into, not my comic book store, the comic book store that I shopped in, but in Stanford, and Timeless Journey. And one day John Byrne's at the counter, and I only saw him a few times there. I wasn't there for this story, but he was at the owner was told me the story. So he's at the counter, and these young kids come in, and oh good, two of the characters leveled up, and like, oh, we're looking for John Byrne comics, and John Byrne is at the counter, and they don't recognize John Byrne. And today it's a little bit easier with social media and knowing what artists look like, but maybe I wouldn't even recognize them. Who knows? Would I have recognized? I probably would have, but so and Paul goes, he's like, yeah, he was okay, but he's like, the kids were like, well, they want his old stuff, and he's like, yeah, but his original work on Iron Fist is really terrible. It was just horrible. His first work for Marvel. So Byrne is there. I'm paraphrasing the story, but Byrne is like, yeah, is oh, the silver key. See, we had to use the silver key. Yep. And yeah, his early stuff really wasn't that good. So just and the kids had no clue that they were talking to John Byrne. Just hysterical. Yep. Okay, an encounter. All right, what do we got here? 2 gas clouds. So 2 of these cloud dudes, and we surprise them. Okay, so we don't need to cast a spell. We'll just fight them. Hopefully, we'll take them out before they can cast a spell. Yep, we disperse the bad gas there. But I love that story. The Byrne had no idea John Byrne was there. The person I got to know semi-well was Paul Kupperberg, who would you know, just one of the great DC writers, and he was always in the shop. And most of the time, we didn't talk about. A lot of times, we ended up not talking about comics to our detriment. And then we started talking about politics, maybe a little bit too much when the Trump stuff started happening, and then the store closed. The owner decided it was time to get a real job and get better health insurance. All right, so let's cast some spells here. Let's cast. We're gonna fight, fight, fight. Venro. These guys aren't. Let's see, what can she cast here? She can cast. What would be a good spell? Block spell cast on a monster, go for 2 to 4 rounds. Yeah, that's a good one to cast. Why don't we do that? Let's cast that. And Henrik. Let's cast a spell here. Let's cast a big fire. And our thief will parry. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nailed Venro. The gas cloud was silenced for 3 rounds, so this is cool. Yep, there's silence. And there it goes the Mojito. That was fast. Tough to read there. Yeah, it's easier to read in the old game what happened, but all right, so let's inspect the chest. Poison needle, disarm chest. This is a lot faster quality of life than the original game. Yep. Okay. Let's camp here. Let's heal. Let's have Venro cast the heal on herself. Let's have her cast a heal on herself again. 4 points down, but there we go. She doesn't have a lot of hit points, so. Don't want to lose her. And of course, you can resurrect characters at the temple, but you got to pay for it now that they're higher level. Okay, so these slimes should be pretty easy to take out. Oh, monster surprised us. Bubbly slimes, creepy cruds. It's like a little shop of horrors here. Let's just do a standard attack here. I don't think we need to cast any spells. So only 3 characters attacking with all these monsters. It's going to take a while to dispel them all. Yeah. I can't do much damage to us. Yep. These guys have a lot more hit points than the level 1 monsters. All right. So we're getting a lot more experience points. The first level, we probably got 200 experience points. This is around 600 experience points per battle. You know, depending on which what the monsters are. Yep. So open the chest. 11 gold pieces. Let's see. Oh, we got poisoned, I think. Statue of a small bear and a pedestal behind is a sign. I've got 1,000,000 of them. Huh. Let's take a screenshot of that. Okay. Whoa, we got an encounter here. Level 1 mage. All right, it's a level 1 mage, so I think we can take him out pretty easily. think that last trap was poisoned. Yep. Alright, level 1 mage. Okay. So let's inspect chest. Exploding box. So let's do disarm chest. Oh, Dad never failed to disarm the trap. Can I? Got it. Phew. Second time, less of a chance. And we've got these guys are poisoned here too. So let's see if I got to cast remove poison on them. First, let's search the room here. Statue of a bear. All right. So we're gonna need that. And let's camp here. Let's see. How do we get rid of it? Blessing and zeal. I don't think heal will do. Let's try. Let's just try it on Durn here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so he's still poisoned. I think Henrik spells. Let's see. I think we've got to. Well, we'll try to head back up. So I don't know if the poison is going to work its way out. Yeah, so they're still poison, these characters, so we got to get back up. Let's just go back up here. What do evil guys get the best gear? Alright, so there's a statue in honor of Snortopoopas Cuber, our buddy Snort. Yep, yep. So I guess the poison, once you leave town, the poison wears off. I'll visit the inn. Well, first of all, let's do party rest. Okay. So that's why you have to have spells against poison there. Yeah, if you're deep in the maze. You're stuck stuck there. Yeah. Okay, 23 hit points, and I like that. That's the way to go. 23 hit points, so you go up a level. That was important, yep. So now she's got 6 new divine spell points, 3 tier 4. So we've got Batamu, Dial, and Bad Dial. Gotta look those up. And she's got 3 points to give out. So let's give her, let's see. Vitality is up. I guess if we give, let's give agility. Let's make her lucky. As a priest, yeah. Well, I think she could end up fighting a little bit too. Let's do 2, and then let's get that strength up. Let's see our magic user. Hopefully, we'll get some good spells here. And hit point. All right, phew. 11 hit points. That's what I want to see. Yep. So 5 new spells. Spell points. 2 level 4 spell. Morales and Lajito. There we go. And we got 3 points to distribute. So let's give him. Let's make 2 for luck, 1 for agility. Okay. Let's see how close was she going to level up. Oh, she needs quite a bit for that next level. Of course, we're in the tougher dungeon too. We're getting more, more hit points per encounter. So 10,000. Yeah, these levels getting tougher. Yep. So 23. So she needs 7, 8. So they're not. Fighters, of course, go a little bit faster there. No one's close to leveling up there. Yep. Okay, so let's check out the store. Let's see. Let's check if we have anything to sell. I don't think so. Oh, we did find a flail. Okay. So let's identify that flail. That's an anointed flail. Okay, so let's check out the hit points. So he's a magic user. I don't think he can use. Let him using a flail. That would be something the cleric could use. Yep. Okay, so she's got anointed mace. Let's see. Oh, we don't have enough to get a shield +1 for Durand. So really, we need to get some more money going here. Let's see, Henrik. Let's see, what do we equip? So 1d7. Okay, yeah, he can't use the flail. That's what I thought. It's a magic. Hey, Gen X, get good. Happy Thursday, guy. Well, Friday now. Yeah, it is Friday now. Yep. So that's where we can give to party member. Let's give it to Venro. Okay, so let's go to Venro here. So her anointed mace is +2 to hit, 2d3, 1d7. So let's equip that a little bit better. Oh, and she did have an antidote too. It was one antidote we could have used for one of our characters. Yep. Okay. So let's go back to the store. Let's sell item. Let's sell that anointed mace for 15 gold pieces. Wow. Right, so let's see, buy. Yep, I was hoping to find some better items here, but still the longsword is. Let's see, the anointed mace is 2d3. Yeah. Nothing great for our characters here. And the shield, 1,500, so I'm a little short on gold for him. Sorry, Duran. All right, so let's head back to that maze there. Let's see how far we can get figuring out level 2 here. Enter maze. Okay, so let's camp right away. We're going to cast the spell. Dumba pick. Oh, I cast it on the wrong. I forgot. I want to be on level 2. Oops. I'm so used to playing level 1, yeah. Oh, well, we got plenty of... Here, well, let's go back out and just sleep at the tavern. Get that 1 spell point back. Just never know when you need it. That wasn't very good, right, Jen? Is it in? Party rest, yeah. Okay. Oops. Enter maze. Okay. Now we won't cast that. Let's see. These guys should just run. Yeah, see, almost no experience points there yet. Let's head down to level 2. Now we'll cast our spells. Okay, camp. And let us cast Dump a Pick. If I'm saying that right. Yeah, so we haven't done... I've done about a quarter of this level. And let's grab Venro here. And let's have her cast Lomelia. Well, let's check out our new spells. So Care, Dial, that's heal person for 2 to 16. It would not ever bring someone back to life, so it's better than Badia, Dios heal, which is 1 to 8. So, you know, these special spells do more damage or cure more, yeah. Of course, they take more spell points. And Big Shield on the entire party. Effects last for the entire expedition, ending only when... Okay, so this is a great spell to cast. I forgot about this one. So let's cast Big Shield. Okay. And now let's... Oh, I didn't press the Enter key. Did I cast it? There we go. So now we're all down 2 AC classes, which is great. And let's cast Lomelia, more light. There we go. Got that purple. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Great to see you. So we're playing some old school Wizardry here. But the revamp version, yep. With all these creature comforts. So let's see our maze here. So we're up here. Oh, actually, let's go back down. We'll go back down. Let's see. No secret passages there. I thought there might be. Let's head to this section of the dungeon. Okay. Let's go through this door here. That's what we need. The bronze key. Party unlocks the door with the bronze key. Open door. Okay, trying not to get too scared in this part of the dungeon here. Encounter. Alright, who we got? Alright. Bubbly slimes and 4 gas clouds. So let's do fight. Target row 2. Let's fight Row 2, because they're the more dangerous creatures. Fight. Row 2. Venro. Let's cast a spell. And let's cast a Still Air. And that's going to be on row 2. Henrik. Cast spell. How about... Little Fire. Let's cast on row 2. And our thief really is useless at this point. Parry, unfortunately. Okay, well. Maybe I didn't need to cast all those spells, but... They're safe than sorry, right? So what do we get here? Not a lot of experience points on that one, yep. Let's inspect the chest. Okay, so that was a wimpy encounter, but I was expecting those gas clouds to give me more of a fight. Okay, well, let's go through this center door here. Not seeing any hidden secret passages in this level yet. You let me know if I miss one yet. That treasure on the floor you can pick up? Guess not. Oh, small frog. You can hear a low ribbit emanate from it. Ribbit, ribbit. Take a screenshot of that. Search. Statuette of a frog. Frog would be happy. Okay, doesn't look like any secret passages there. Let's head back to that other side. Let's see what's there. Oh, nothing. Nothing there. Alright, what do we got here? Some undead critters. 2 zombies. They're Marvel zombies, right? Let's see. Fight, fight, fight. And let's dispel undead. Parry, parry. No, she can hide in the shower with shadows, that's fine, yep. Yeah, so not much in the way of experience points there either, yeah. Okay, so I'm surprised there's nothing hidden there. Maybe this past wall, did I miss anything? No, no hidden sections there. Okay, let's see what's up ahead here with this flame. Let's go to the end of the... There's just some slimes here. Creeping cruds. Make some quick work of them. Hopefully. I missed last words. Not bad experience points for those creeping cruds. Gonna keep my eye out for secret passages. Oh, I was expecting an encounter there. No secret passages. It shows you on the lower level here. You can see, which I like. The old school game would tell you our spells are light and protect right now. I guess it's not showing me that on this on this HUD. Oh, it is. Look on the lower right here. So I guess that must be light and protect. It's another level 1 mage. Aha! Surprised monster. Level 1 mage. He's got no hit points. 4 hit points. All right, took him out. So the most he had was 4 hit points then. Good. Level 1 mage. Probably should have run. Yeah, the HUD here could kind of, if you hover, it should show you what that is, I guess. The old text was better, right? Spells active, light and protect, right? You know, once you know that, but and I guess they designed the game to have the HUD. You can turn that HUD off, but I think it's really cool to have that HUD going. So far, no secret passages. I'm not sure if I've missed them all, or you'd think there'd be some secret pathways around here. What's a dungeon without secret traps and doors? They did a nice job of the graphics, I have to say. It looks really nice and nice and clean. Yep. I can imagine if we had this in 1981. Wow. Sold a zillion copies. Yep. All right. I'm never gonna bother trying to dispel the undead because these guys are so weak. These zombies. A couple of hits, boom. Let's just pick disarm anyway, right? Doesn't matter. No trap found. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I thought there might have been a secret passage that way. Nope. Oh, this looks like it'd be a tougher encounter here. They've got 5 level 1 priests and 2 rogues. So let us do fight. Let's fight against row 1. You know who's then row. Let's cast something. Let us cast spell. Let's cast. I guess they don't have a lot of hit points. So let's cast Badios on row 1 and Henrik. Let's cast Little Fire on row 1, and she can parry. Now let's see what happens. Oh, he's going. All right, they don't have. They probably about 10 hit points each. These guys, yep. Henrik killed level 1 priest. Nice job, Henrik. Over. Yep, I'm out of here. That's why it's good. You have a lot of those low level spells. You can cast them on one member of the party. Yep, and one monster in the party, I should say. Yep. So let's see. Let's check our. Let's camp and cast. And we can cast map spell. All right, so we can see more of the map and where we've been. And we are right here on this lower corner. Let's head up to the north here. Good. That's what we need the bear for, probably, right? Let me take a screenshot of that. That's pretty cool. Use the statue of the bear. That's where you had to find the bear there. Door. Oh, and then we need the frog. Cool. Or throg, as we like to say. Thanks to Simonson's character Thor, who got turned into a frog. Oh. Oh. Let us cast. And no. Our light is out now, so let's cast Lamelia. I really like the old school, what it's telling us. Yeah, and we've got, see, you can see what your pre-spells left are 6-4-2-2. Okay, so we'll go back. Oh, it says, ow, hit the wall. Just bounce on the wall to. All right, let's see what we got here. Ah, just some lowly slimes. Cruds are not much of a fight at this point. Level 1 mage. Guess he looked like Toby Maguire a little bit. Sorry, Toby. He was not worth the experience points. See what I'm missing in this section of the dungeon. Another level 1 mage. Aha, says Toby. Yeah, what are you thinking, level 1 mage? I said 150 gold pieces. Let me cast the more light spell again. Maybe we're missing. Guessing I'm missing some secret passages up here. Let this cast. I thought it. I don't think I cast it actually last time. Cast spell, more light. There we go. I don't think I think I must have missed click before. Yep. Back to maze. Assuming there's some nothing secret there. Five leather-clad men. Watch out when you encounter men clad in leather, but let's just do a standard fight and cast the spell on us. Yep. Oh. He fled. Yep. He fled. They fled. That's what you get for damaging me. Okay, at least that was 2,000 experience points. That was not bad. Is there something in here I'm missing? Let's see. It's perpetually dark in here, so you can't. Open door. Aha! I knew there was something sneaky there. Statue of monster, the body of a chicken, and the head of a cat. Made of bronze and lies on an onyx pedestal. Unusual runes on the plaque therein. Let's take another screenshot there. So that mess up my screenshot. And an encounter. So let us do fight. Let's cast a spell. Let's cast Badios. And let's cast Little Fire. And you can parry. Only 3 damage, not much, yep. We took 1 damage, that's okay. Alright. So we needed that, okay, we got the chest inspect here. Crossbow bolt. Let's disarm that. Okay, now we've got to search. We found the gold key. Alright. So that was pretty sneaky there. That room there, because it's hidden in the dark. I knew there had to be something there. Okay, so now that we've got that gold key. Hey, Canadian Spider-Man, how's it going? It's only me. Great to see you. Where in the world is Canadian Spider-Man? He's always going somewhere awesome, right? See if I can. Canadian Spider-Man would know exactly where to go here. He'd have the spider sense would be working to get him out of this maze. He'd know which way to go. Zombies. Ugly guys. Thank you, Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, we're almost up to 50 people watching this late at night, which is awesome. Thank you, everyone's hanging out with us. And Canadian Spider-Man, this was a game I played way back in 1981, and they've redone it for Windows. Actually, it was redone about almost a year ago, and I missed it. So if anyone wants to buy this game, let me put the link is pinned to the chat. And you can do this cool thing here. You can put the Wizardry link up there if you want to buy this game. I think it's on sale still for $15, so not bad. Yep. So we played this game for hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm like, wow. Of course, and the graphics, these were the graphics in the corner here that we played with. That was our interface for playing this game back in 1981. So it's improved a little bit. So let's have Venro cast a spell here. Let's just cast another Adios on level 2. Henrik can cast. You couldn't use a mouse back then, that's for sure. Yeah. And level 2, and we'll have her parry. So we've got our magic users casting spells, and then we've got these guys attacking back, but let's attack level 2. Right, level 2. And we'll just parry. Gas clouds are really the only things that can hurt us here, yep. Because they can cast spells, yep. And Spidey says, I have a good sense of detecting hole-in-the-wall noodle shops while exploring places. Yeah. Oh, don't make me hungry now. Trying to lose weight so I can have a lot of food on Christmas Eve. Oh, let's see. What was the last here? Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry. Oh, ambush. Oh, let's try ambushing here. Oh, because I hid in the shadows, right? Let's see if that works. Remembering that from the game, yep. Well, but they're dead now, yep. Nothing like some good hot noodles, right? I also love cold noodles and sesame sauce, like the peanut butter or Szechuan noodles. I'm a sucker for peanut butter. But the Szechuan dumplings, those are darn good, yep. Alright, so let's see. Where am I going here? I gotta get to that top left part of the map. Let's cast the map spell again. Let's camp. Oh, you don't have to pitch a tent here. Let's cast the clarity spell here. Okay, so alright, so I did head up there. I think, am I almost done with level 2 then? Looks like it's pretty close to being finished with level 2. I'm gonna cheat. I should say cheating, but head to level 2 here in my wizardry. Let's see, floor 2. Because always it's more fun to play the damn game and then check. Yeah, did I miss anything or what didn't I find yet? So it looks like, pull the map over and show you guys. Yep, there's this guide here. So it looks like I found pretty much everything. That was the hidden part, M7. Yep, we got the key. So I guess the M's here were messages, right? And this is up here, so I think I found everything. That's inaccessible. I don't know why that's showing a hidden door there, but Go away, Microsoft. That's inaccessible, so I don't know why it shows there. Oh, for both sides, yeah, those are hidden doors here, right? So maybe that little spot there is the only part of the map that we missed. Let's check. Oh, we went into that. Oh, yep. So there's a couple of rooms here in this section. This is all inaccessible, but there's a room here and a room here. So if I go down, let's see. No, how do I get out of here? There we go. So up through here, right, then down, and then I can go through there. All right, let's try to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so go up once. Let's exit the camp and not cast a spell by accident, which happens sometimes. Okay, so if I go here, go through that door, go down. So this level's not as complicated as the other level. Let's see, how do I get to that section there? I'm gonna go down, go to the left here. Oh, what's what happens here? Trying to figure out the map, and then some monsters show up. Oh, I see where I have to go. I've got to go back. The way the map works, it's a scrolling map, so I'm here. Let's see, I think I've been to this room. Let me check. Yeah. I've been to that room. So if I go, oh, keep going this way. Go down. There we go. Oh. Let's do it. Fight, 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 fight. Parry. Let's have her hide in the shadows and try to ambush if. I got a spell off. -6 on Venro. Thorn 3. So fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry. And ambush. Oh, didn't matter. Gas cloud. Bad gas went away. All right. Trying to figure out where I am here. So now, I think there's hidden rooms here. Okay. So let's cast. And the sword is classier than the phaser. Yes, it is for sure. Yep. So I'm gonna cast a spell here. Let us cast More light. And I think is that the last more light I can cast. Come on, this is supposed to be a hidden. Oh, there it is. One spot off. There we go. Encounter. So this should finish up. Oop. Let's cast some spells on these guys. So let's do fight. Oh, they surprised us, Dragnabbit. Oh, they fleed. What, do we have bad gas? They all ran away? Thought that would have been a much tougher fight. They get the XP for even though they all ran away. Let's see. Yeah, we only killed one gas cloud, so we didn't get the XP. Yep. So let's inspect chest. I guess disarm chest. Splinters. Okay, that was not a fruitful encounter because they all wimped out on us. But here's the hidden room here. So let's see, that takes us through. Where are we in the map here? Oh, so it's a one-way ticket. By going through that door, you can't go back. Interesting. Dragnabbits. I gotta go all the way back around again. Let's do fight, fight, fight. And dispel undead. Parry, parry. Nice job, Benro. Dispelled 3 zombies. What do we got here? Creeping coin. What the hell is a creeping coin? Alright, we're gonna cast let's see, fight. Row 1, I guess. Fight. Row 1. Fight. What the hell are these? Let's cast no level 3 spells left, I think. Yep, spell points exhausted. I don't know if these guys are tough or not, so let's do Blessing and Zeal. Let's cast it's a level 3. Let's torch these suckers. Let's go against level row 2 there. Which you can hide. fight. I have no idea what these monsters are. Nice job, Henrik. Oh, they're casting spells against us. Hope these guys are worth a lot of money when you kill them. So, fight. 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 Let's cast a spell. Let's cast Thaddeus. Let's go against level 2. Henrik. Cast a spell. Little fire. Oop, spell points exhausted. Let's go for it again. Level 2. Let's ambush. Let's see what happens. Or let's inspect enemy. Let's try her inspecting the enemy. Oh, that's a cool fireball. That torched them all. Nice job. Yep. All right. Oh, wow. Creeping coins 18. We got 16,000 experience points for that one. That was huge. All right, that's what we want. Big XP, yep. All right, well, I think let's head back up, and we're kind of low on our spells here. So let's head up. And now we've got to head back to level 1. Oh, so this should not be a tough encounter. Look at those kobolds. All right, so let's head to the inn. Let's party rest here. All our spells are recovered. And none of our characters leveled up, unfortunately. That pretty darn close, because that last encounter with those coins, the evil coins, almost got us up to level 8. So Dukas is pretty close to level 8. Oh yeah, we've just been one more quick encounter probably would have gotten us up. Oh, they're all very close. Yep. All right. Well, I think this is a good resting point. Our party is rested. It's 2 o'clock, and I got to go to work tomorrow, so better end the stream here. But let me say thank you to everyone. Yeah, we had almost 50 people hanging out with us tonight, so that's really great to have all these people here with us. And people in the chat, we got John was here, Low Spec was here, Tim, Lady V was here, of course, my buddy Canadian Spider-Man and Joe Dog, and other buddies Phantom and DJ Play Nice were here. And of course, thank you everyone who's lurking. That's awesome too. Yep, appreciate the lurkers. But if you are lurking, hit that like button and consider subscribing. Be much appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna keep. Well, tomorrow night's late night Fortnite, so if you want some more gaming stuff, we do Fortnite on Friday night, and I'm gonna be doing this every now and then. Excuse me, sneaking in some levels. But yeah, this brings back some really fun memories. I wish it was, the game was never multiplayer co-op. That didn't exist back then, but it would be fun. Fun to play this with someone else or hang out with someone while doing this. But yeah, it's the game though, right? It's the map. It's the game. There's a lot of creature comforts they added, but this is the game that you played in 1981. I don't think they changed the mechanics or the code. The underlying code is the same. They just added this graphical overlay to it, so which is really a lot of fun. So. Um, Thank you everyone for being here and hanging out with us again. And yeah, have fun storming the castle, and we'll see you on the next dungeon excursion. Let me take this overlay off there. All right, everyone. So thanks again. Yeah, let's play a few fun clips, right?
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
There's only one thing I want to say to you, Commodore.
You're a dumbass. Groovy.
Hey, Jim! Whoa!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit!
You have to set an example even in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby's Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
It just doesn't matter!
Groovy.
Inconceivable. Inconceivable! Inconceivable!
Inconceivable! Inconceivable! You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Still here? It's over. Go home.